Welcome to German History with a German accent. My name is Wolf, W-O-L-F, just like the animal, and in this video I'm speaking about Hans-Ulrich Rudel. As always, please hit that like button if you enjoy this video and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Hans-Ulrich Rudel was born on July 2nd in the year 1916 in Konradswaldau, a son of the Protestant priest Johannes Rudel and his wife Martha Rudel. In 1933, Hans-Ulrich Rudel joined the Hitler Youth, and in 1936 he joined the newly revealed German Air Force, the Luftwaffe. The following year, he started pilot's training in the Luftkriegsschule 3, the Air War School 3, in Wildparkwerde, close to Berlin. The following year, 1938, he was trained for dive bombing missions. He was also trained as a weapons system officer in the same year. On January 1st, 1939, Rudel was promoted to the rank of Lieutenant, equivalent to second lieutenant. When the Wehrmacht invaded Poland in September 1939, Rudel served as a weapons system officer in the Fernaufklärerstaffel 121, which means long-range recon squadron. On November 10th, 1939, he was awarded the Iron Cross Second Class, and in the summertime of 1940, his request to be transferred back to the Stuka weapon was granted. Stuka is a German short word for Sturzkampfbomber, or dive bomber. In the same year, he was promoted to the rank of Oberleutnant, or first lieutenant. In April 1941, he was transferred to the Stuka Geschwader 2, Immelmann, the dive bomb squadron 2, with whom he participated in the Soviet campaign. In July of 1941, he received the Iron Cross First Class as well as the Front Flying Clasp in gold. On September 23, 1941, Hans-Ulrich Rudel, flying his Junkers Ju-87, got a direct hit on the Soviet battleship Marat and sank it in the harbor of Kronstadt. Although the ship sank to the ground, parts of the ship's artillery stayed intact and further supported the defenders of Leningrad. Rudel also sank a cruiser as well as a destroyer in other missions. On December 8, 1941, he was awarded the German Cross in Gold, and only 1 month later, after he completed more than 400 combat missions, he was awarded the Knight's Cross of the Iron Cross. From March until August 1942, Rudel served in a squadron without battle missions. On August 15th the same year, he returned to the front lines, taking command of the 2nd Squadron of the Stuka Geschwader 2, flying missions around the Black Sea as well as the Caucasus region. On September 24th the same year, he flew his 500th combat mission. And on February 10th the following year, 1943, Hans Rudel flew his 1000th combat mission. In April of the same year, he was awarded the Oak Leaves to his Knight's Cross of the Iron Cross and was promoted to the rank of Hauptmann, equivalent to captain. In July 1943, when Hans-Ulrich Rudel started to bomb tanks with his Junkers Ju-87G, he destroyed 12 tanks on the very first day. In September 1943, he took over command of the 3rd group of the Schlachtgeschwader 2. Schlachtgeschwader or Schlachtflieger are squadrons or pilots to fight ground targets. In November 1943, Hans Rudel was awarded the swords to his Knight's Cross of the Iron Cross. In March 1944, after he had completed more than 1,800 combat missions, he was awarded the diamonds to his Knight's Cross of the Iron Cross. As well, he was promoted to the rank of Major, equal to Major. In June the same year, he completed his 2000th combat mission. And in August, he destroyed his 300th tank with his board weapons. On November 17th, 1944, he was wounded at his leg in Hungary, and against medical orders, he snuck out of the hospital and returned to his units with a cast. After he had completed more than 2,400 combat missions and destroyed more than 463 tanks, he was promoted to the rank of Oberst, equal to Colonel, and he received the Golden Oak Leaves with the swords and diamonds to his Knight's Cross of the Iron Cross. At this point, only Hermann Göring was a higher decorated soldier in the Second World War. But Göring, however, was stripped of all of his medals in April of the year 1945. On May 8, 1945, Hans Rudel surrendered to American troops and stayed in captivity until April 1946. By the end of the war, Rudel had completed 2,530 combat missions, sank 3 Soviet ships, as well as he destroyed 519 tanks. He was shot down 30 times, but was always able to rescue himself. Hans Rudel was wounded 5 times. On February 9, 1945, he was so severely wounded that he lost his right lower leg and once again ignored medical orders and returned to duty. After the Second World War, Hans Rudel moved to Argentina, where he started an organization aiding National Socialist war criminals. He also became a military consultant as well as a weapons dealer. He also supported right-wing groups in the Federal Republic of Germany, and he even ran for the office to become the German Chancellor during the election in the year 1953. On December 18th, in the year 1982, Hans-Ulrich Rudel died at the age of 66 due to apoplexy in the city of Rosenheim.